The story goes a little like this. I am trying not to turn him away. If that could be the subject line, that's the subject line. I'm trying not to turn him away. So I'm a 47-year-old woman, and I'm dating a man who is out of my league. He's a surgeon, and his daughter just finished medical school. We've been dating for 1 year, and he's ready to settle down with me. We met on a dating site for professional singles, and I've never been married, so I'm excited. I worked as an escort for 2 years, and I can't seem to shake my past. While working as an escort, I had a son with one of my regular customers. The guy found out he was the father and filed for full custody of my son, and he won because of my lifestyle. Although this happened, I cleaned my life up, and now I have a great relationship with my son. We know each other well, and I'm a great mother. I paid for all of his school tuition up until he graduated 2 years ago. I want to share this part of my past, but I do not want to run my current boyfriend away. I can't go back in time, but I made sure I changed my life for the better. My new man and I are about to start marriage counseling, but I haven't even told him I have a son. I feel like the longer I wait, the worse it will be. What would you do?
All right, so say that first part again. I was distracted.
The first part, the most important part is
she got a kid.
No, she worked as an escort for 2 years, and she hasn't told her current boyfriend, and they've been dating for a year, and she has a kid.
And she hasn't said anything. She a liar then.
Yeah.
She used to lie.
So the question is, what would you do? Now, I know the men probably gonna be like, it's over.
Well, no, I think. Well, I think that she said something that was really important in the story. She said, we're about to start marriage counseling.
Yes.
Don't start the marriage counseling if you're not going to tell the truth about that. And go ahead and respect, since you're thinking about marrying this dude, you probably love him. Love them enough or love him enough to tell him the truth and allow him to make the decision. I heard somebody say this, man, I think is important. And it was really powerful. Secrets, the secrets, when we hold secrets, it literally kills us on the inside. And I think that's important, that when you talk about entering into marriage and you have these secrets, man, it's going to eat away at you in the inside. You won't really be able to fully enjoy the relationship and whatever it is that God may have for you in that relationship if you're hiding those really toxic secrets. I think if he loves you, and I want to say this, I'm not going to even give you like good news. I'm not going to say, well, maybe it's a possibility he may be okay. But I think the freedom in the freedom in real love is supposed to be free. There's freedom in it. And if you love that person the way I'm assuming you do, allow them freedom of choice by giving them the truth. And whatever happens after that, at least you stuck to integrity.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But if you keep hiding it, man, it's gonna make everything worse. Especially the escort part. That's a little tough.
Yeah,
that's a little tough. The escort part is a little tough.
That's the part that got me. I'm like, an escort.
The escort part is a little tough.
You have to tell people that.
You gotta,
you can't go a whole year and not tell a person you are an escort.
Yeah.
Not for 3 days, but for 2 years.
Oh yeah. We can go so many ways with that story.
Yeah.
But
so when the story, some people were saying, tell them about the son, don't tell them about the escort. I said, you're lying. Somebody gonna get hurt if you don't tell them about both of them. You got to tell them about both the son and the escort part, not just.
You don't play with no man.
Don't play with no man. Like, come on now. Crime, passion crimes, ain't that what it's called?
Yeah, even the comments. That's something. I get it. I know why she didn't start off by saying it, but now y'all been dating how long?
A year.
Man, that's something you playing with fire.
Yeah.
Like people, somebody gonna get hurt, and it's probably gonna be you.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get married, let that man listen. Let that man. And see, here's another person. Well, if he really loves you, he'll stay. That ain't true. I can love you, but for you to be an escort for 2 years, man, please, son. That means that means over 100 people
Yeah, that's bad.
The son, man, I raised that son like my own. Come here, old Jacob.
Come here, son.
but an escort.
That's the part.
Now ask me what I would do.
What would you do?
If Shawty told me she used to be an escort, that's a wrap for me.
Yeah,
can't do it. The
that's
son,
a wrap.
I'm cool with that. Come on, most of us were raised by men who are not necessarily biologically our parents. So that would be hypocritical for us to do that.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my father is my biological father.
Yeah.
But get this though, my grandfather is not my biological grandfather. I would not have the father that I have now, the type of man that he is, had it not been for a man that said, hey, my father, that's not my son, but I'm gonna raise him like he's my own.
Yeah.
So that's hypocritical for me to be like, I ain't taking the son. But Nick, the escort?
Woo, you went a whole year. That's crazy.
That's a lot, dog.
Yeah, that's